Alright, welcome to another edition of Grinding Gears with your newest, favoritist, PC gamingist author. I don't know what you want to call me. I'm Chase, the author of the Descendant saga, and this Grinding Gears, as I call it, is a series of short videos where I talk about, complain about small things that are, insignificant, but kind of dig under the skin, hot takes, if you will, that are, about writing and publishing and the community and process involved with that. Today, I would like to mention spelling. Now, me as an author, I am a particularly bad speller. I have an editor for that. She's a very nice person.
May I ask for,
Hang on, I'm sorry. Say what, Bo?
Where are you going?
I'm just ferrying ammo around. It's a Logi truck. I'm not going anywhere in particular.
I think our Happy River Park is being compromised. I guess it's good.
I don't know what he's talking about, but I know what I'm talking about.
I'll go fix it first.
Yeah, we're at.
Riverfront, next cap.
Sure. Back to the spelling. In this case, I'm mainly referring to the difference between American spelling and English spelling. Apparently, for some words, for some reason, my internal memory is for
You can go ahead and leave right here.
British spelling. I am an American citizen. I've never been across the Atlantic. I've never even touched Atlantic waters. Why English spelling of the English language rather than the American spelling is what my head always goes to. I don't know. Because, take backward, for example. The American spelling is backward. The English spelling is backwards, with an S at the end. Or leaped. The American spelling is leaped, L-E-A-P-E-D. And when I'm in the zone and I'm hammering out words, I do 1,000 words an hour if I can find the right playlist. I always use leapt, L-E-A-P-T, which is the British spelling. And this is a steep hill my truck doesn't want to climb. And there's lots of little examples like that. Backwards, leapt. And for some reason, other examples are escaping me at the moment. But there's a good, half dozen. Realized. There's another one. I spell realized with an S. But apparently that is the English spelling. And Americans spell realized with a Z. And up until I started, seriously, what is going on with my truck? I was just gonna say. Up until I started, seriously writing and publishing books, it was never a problem. I never had anyone point it out. But now, I always spelled realized with an S. And now I have my editor and, other, Grammarly, for example, yelling at me for not using a Z because Americans spell it with a Z. Well, we compromised. So I've got some words that are spelled the American spelling and some words that are spelled with the English spelling. And that's just me. That's just the way I've always done it. So, for argument's sake, I'm at least 100% consistent. And they've decided that's good enough and we're going to go with it. Even though it's not all American spelling and it's not all English spelling. But it is what it is. And I know it's a small detail, a detail that most people won't notice. Like even, I gotta drive straight here. If you're reading the book, you sit down and read the book, and you go through a couple chapters in an afternoon. You're going to find that, but because you're busy in the act of reading it, you won't notice, and you'll just skim over it because having an S versus a Z in realized is really little. I mean, they're even similarly shaped. So it is what it is. But that's one of the small things that bothers me. Probably bothers me more than it should, but it does.